slowly and
I
painfully.
Maybe you might not even get it. It might just be entirely rumors.
Another thing most people don't know about with the sickness is someone doesn't know they have until about halfway through having it. Because it takes a while for there to be physical markings on the skin. They can where there are veins, because it attacks your bloodstream. So all your veins will turn.
Right. But you may not know all of it. Where do you even get this information from?
My friend who had it. And
How
died
do you
from
even
it.
know that's what she had and it wasn't something different?
I know.
Here's the thing.
Because we had
She could have been cursed by a demon for all you know. Because demons do exist.
But no, what happened was we foolishly spawned her with her. They planted the rose in a flower pot though, and one day they were getting rid of dead petals, so they're peeling off most petals, thinking, oh, it grows a rose, and they pricked themselves on the
Right, but how do you know they didn't just make a deal with the demon afterwards? Because that's what happened. That could entirely have been, you know. What
you
happened?
cannot gaslight me not knowing what my friend
I can gaslight you all I wish.
No, you can't. Because I'm
Yes,
not dumb enough to fall for it.
Sure you're not.
So, you may be a little stupid and think I'm dumb, but I'm not.
No, you're not dumb. You're one of the most idiotic people I have ever met.
In my opinion, Z is more idiotic than I. I'm sorry, Mans would forget his head if he didn't have it screwed on.
Really?
If his head wasn't screwed on, he'd forget it. Just saying.
No. You clearly don't know their well. That man remembers lots.
To be fair, brothers don't, hurt their sibling. So I'm not sure how much of a brother he considers me, to the point he literally has hurt me multiple times. And it's not joking, it's not playing. He's literally given me a lot of damage.
And clearly you deserved it for some reason, for one reason or another.
I have never deserved anything.
He doesn't do anything without a purpose.
He manipulates me.
He doesn't. Oh my god.
He does.
Really? Back on with this bullshit? Seriously?
Sorry, I had another person. I didn't bring it up. Another person, a third party, said he's manipulating you.
And you're the one who trusts them?
Because this is one of my best friends. I'm sorry. I think I trust them more than you, who I've known for 2 months tops.
Oh, Z.
I think I'm gonna trust a friend who I've had since I moved here. Who can see past me thinking, oh, he's not hurting me because he's my brother. Who can see past his bullshit. Like I said, I'm not dumb. I'm not idiotic.
Sure you're not.
And to be honest, I'm guessing you also manipulate me, because there's no way Z's anonymous alone.
You really think
when you two rub your two usable brain cells together, you actually get one singular thought for once.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't wanna. I would have never put the effort into manipulating you. I don't care enough. Really, I don't.
Unless he persuaded you to. Said, think of what we could do if
he could persuade me to do anything I don't want to do. You overestimate just how much power that I have. You overestimate him. Clearly and truly, you do.
ask me how little I know, how little I don't know.
No, I think I know just
a lot
about
of stuff.
exactly what you know. I have been.
So are you suddenly in my brain? Are you suddenly in my brain knowing everything, every single thought I know? Are you suddenly in my head? No. So you don't know everything I know.
all your thoughts, but I can see some things based on your actions, and your actions, rather this far of me knowing you, have been rather idiotic. Clearly and truly idiotic. Almost every single thing you do, whatever I've known you, has been really just stupid. Really and truly stupid.
I may not seem like the smartest, but trust me, I am.
Wow.
You know the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? You know the basic saying, most kids are taught us when they're younger. Apply that to me. Just for one
fucking thing you make. Oh my god.
What?
Nothing that you should be concerned about. 4.
Well, now I'm curious.
4? No. It's nothing. We're leaving here anyways. I'll take this with me and he can deal with that later. Anyways. I gotta say, you underestimate. And you overestimate me. I don't think either of us would care enough to actually try and manipulate you. Like, that's... You don't know this, clearly. That's so much effort. I have been here millennia, and I know a few people I actually put the effort into even trying to manipulate. It's not like Z has any control over what I do. I hang around with him this much, simply because I find him fascinating. And now you really and truly are dumb. Because he's not manipulating you, I'm not manipulating you. The fact that you would trust a random person who was probably barely even known about anything that all the stuff you've gone through with Z, they probably don't even care about the fact he's your brother. Why would someone manipulate their own brother? What purpose would they have for doing that? Please tell me, what purpose possibly have in manipulating you? Why? Why would he do
Power,
it?
control. Even if I'm quote-unquote idiotic and I don't know, this person don't know all this stuff. Just that semblance of control and power is sometimes enough to boost someone's ego.
Yeah, you're acting like Z even needs that. He doesn't. He really, truly doesn't care for that sort of thing. Really. You truly don't know your brother.
Be considering we were apart for 8 years, and people change. That's another thing. People change. Z changed in those 8 years.
Please go on.
Changed.
Go on about how your poor old brother has changed so much. Maybe he's just gotten stronger and you've just been left behind. He's just gotten better. Maybe that's what's happened. Maybe you need to start catching up with the pack. You ever think about that?
There's no pack left to catch up with.
It's a saying.
I know.
Catch up with everyone else.
I had to though.
Saying. Catch up with everyone else. Maybe the reason you think you believe going to try so hard to manipulate you, and not everything is about you, Apollo. You're not the main character in this story. Or simply one of the side ones. One of the characters who no one truly cares inside. Read about or story or anything like that. No one cares. Paula.
Trust me, I
Come
will.
on. How many? You're not even special for all the things so much about your pack dying. Yeah, I've met so many people. Their entire families have died in accidents. They got caught up in cults. All of this stuff. You seem to think you are so special for. You're really not. Really, truly. Oh, because what you do. Maybe there's a reason you're the only one who's lost 2 lives. Maybe that's use. Maybe there's a purpose for that. Perhaps it was trying to teach you to man up a little. Stop defending yourself more than just a few kitty yells and attacks against. We don't manipulate you. The fact you think so? Utterly absurd. Maybe you need to stop listening to what other people tell you and start trying to figure stuff out yourself.
I am